Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
You're not pointing!
How embarrassing! How embarrassing!
I was waiting for you to point!
I point at the end of the song, not during the song.
He points at the end when the song is over and we can talk now.
No, I was saying I like it when you pointed to us when to say how embarrassing.
Okay, you want to try
during
that?
the intro song. Can
Here
we do
we
it
go.
again? How embarrassing!
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing! He didn't do the third point.
All right, we can't. That's not sustainable.
Yeah.
A whole episode of that.
We're
gonna figure out how to do
from
this.
the top.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to How Embarrassing. It's the podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
Well.
What it do? What it do?
Looky who we have here. Oh, gosh, Jeff. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I ate a salad with chicken fingers today.
Holy
If you
shit.
wanted
this
to know.
sounds Dope.
I know. I was like, whoa. I feel pretty good after I eat something that has like greens.
Right.
I haven't ate
Honestly,
greens in
like,
so long.
a vegetable can be life-changing. You know what I mean? What's
Yes.
up? Sorry, Matt Cole just said something in the chat. So
I know. We all just paused
so
to read it instead of
he
continuing.
said something in the chat so that we wouldn't have to pause the podcast. But what actually happened was all of us stopped.
I should have done it as
So-
a private message.
Molly, do you have an embarrassing story?
Oh,
I think I'm gonna give up my time for this embarrassing story that I know you have.
Damn.
As a matter of fact, Jeff, I do have an embarrassing story.
Uh-oh.
So last night, me and Jeff were out. We got a couple beers, and then we were going to go back to Jeff's house and watch a movie. And Jeff is watching his roommate's dog right now, friend of the pod. And
The dog, not the roommate.
Yeah, the dog. The dog's a big friend of the pod. So he was like, I got to go let Max out, blah, blah, blah. And then he was going to go to, I was like, well, you go to 7-Eleven, get the beer. I'll go to your place and let Max out.
Wait. You said you had to go to my place because you had to go pee so badly.
Yes.
So I gave you the keys and I went to 7-Eleven.
Yeah. So I had to pee. And so I go to Jeff's house, pee, and then go out with the dog. And I'm out with the dog and I walk like down the street a little because the dog was peeing, but I knew he probably had to shit. So I was like waiting for it, just walking. And then they say when a trauma happens to you, you block it out.
Oh my god.
But I remember everything.
What?
So I get to the corner and Max, the dog, is like sniffing around doing his dog thing. And I'm on high alert because Max does not like dogs and he doesn't like anything on wheels.
Right.
So, and there's a lot of that in a city. So I'm on high alert because I'm waiting for Max to run after something. And I don't know how else to describe this other than suddenly my butt just opened.
What?
And shit just started dumping out of me. And
Whoa.
Such a gross way to describe
I
pooping.
realized it was happening and it was just too, like, there was nothing, like, there was no amount of anything I could have done to stop it. So I like run really quick up next to like one of the buildings, the houses we were near, and I just pull down my pants behind the bushes. I'm just shitting everywhere.
What?
No warning. It just started. And Max is standing there. Max is all confused. I'm like, Max, I'm just as upset as you. And I had nothing to wipe with. Except I was behind a dead hydrangea bush. And hydrangeas like grow in little clumps, little clusters. I was just grabbing chunks of like clumps of hydrangea just so I could clean myself up enough to like get back into Jeff's house. And so Jeff called me. They all the dog.
You called me.
Oh, sorry. Anyway,
I wasn't calling you, being like, "How's the walk going with Max?"
I called Jeff, and everyone thought that, oh shit, Molly lost the dog.
I was putting my shoes and jacket on, like being like, "Fuck, we're gonna have to run it." Like I shouldn't have let Molly take out the fucking dog.
And yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I shit myself. I shit my pants outside. I was like, I need like start the shower. I'm gonna need. I don't know what else to say.
I gave you some pajama bottoms and a plastic bag.
Yeah, Jeff like hands me a plastic bag and some like jammies, and it's like here, and I just go get in the shower and just like hate everything that has ever.
That's just what happened to you. That's disgusting.
I don't know what happened. I don't know when it'll happen again. Like, I just simply went from being fine, standing there with a dog, to just shit pouring out of me.
What were you? Were you wearing shorts?
No, I was in jeans.
Oh,
The worst shit your pants clothing.
Ugh.
Also, my favorite part of the story is that you had to get the keys to rush back to my apartment to use the bathroom. So you went and used the bathroom and then took out the dog and shit yourself.
Like, how? Like, why? Why did that happen?
this is sick.
So, yeah, that's where I'm going to stop, because I do have some follow-up statements to make, but I think it'll be more intriguing for our listeners if I continue it on the next episode.
Ooh, a cliffhanger.
Oh, shit, two-parter.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. All right. Well, yeah, let's get to an ad break.
All right.
Excuse me, ma'am. What kind of hydrangeas are these?
Oh, sir, they're magical hydrangeas. They have powers.
I was just wondering because they look a little like depleted and they smell really bad.
Yes. Get closer.
Ew, it smells so bad. I don't want to get any. Okay, I don't want to get any closer than I am now. I'm almost touching whatever this brown substance is that's coming out of these plants.
Closer. That's right. These hydrangeas make you puke. That's the power.
But if you don't want to puke, you should probably light up a low blow candle near that hydrangea.
Absolutely. Do you hate shit that smells like shit? I do too. That's why at Low Blow Candle Co. we make only the finest smelling soy wax candles, all natural, baby. And right now we are doing subscription boxes, which means you can sign up to get a brand new handmade unique ass candle delivered to your door every single motherfucking month. So go to lowblowcandleco.com and sign up, get your candles so that I don't have to work anymore.
Is it true that your next candle is gonna be shitty hydrangeas?
Yeah, I'm inspired by the events of last night.
Yeah, I was hearing about that on the Discord.
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, I thought about it all day about what happened yesterday.
Do you guys have a Patreon level Discord channel? What is that?
Yeah, we got a Discord out there. It's just Molly, Matt, and I at this point. But
I do want to throw it out there that I do not know what Discord is.
That's what he said, right? What are you talking about?
I said
Jeff?
Discord.
Am I saying that? Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Discord.
But what is it?
I don't know. It's like a chat website. I'm not.
Wait, so you didn't
sure.
hear it on Discord?
No.
No.
Okay.
We obviously don't know what Discord is, Matt. We're joking.
I have no idea, but it's a real thing.
Right. I have it on my phone.
What?
I do.
This is way confusing. What is your candle right now, by the way? It's something about being haunted.
Yeah, so actually it is really it's for the October box. Spooky ooky. The candle is called Haunted by the Past. And I'm super haunted by what happened to me in the past, like last night.
Mhm.
Speaking of haunting and unwanted guests.
Whoa!
Wait.
What an intro. What an intro.
Speaking of boxes. Wait, no.
Go on.
Okay. We have a guest we'd like to introduce.
Yeah, that's right. You know her because she cuts her own toenails.
You know her because she paints her own toenails.
And you know her because she's got toenails. Everybody, welcome to the podcast, Maeve Dunigan.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. Wanted, celebrated. It's a joy.
Jeff knows how to make a gal feel welcome.
Yeah.
I know.
I was trying to figure out a segue, and I was trying to think like a ghost is like an unwelcome guest, and that's a guest.
Yeah.
Well,
I am more haunting this podcast than I am a guest on it, ultimately.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's more a haunt.
Spooky.
Yeah, so Maeve, I have known since she was born.
That's true.
And
Whoa.
she's known me since she was born. So,
Are you her mother?
yeah, I'm Maeve's mom.
Holy shit.
What?
A lot of people
Molly
told-
never talks about her daughter, but she exists.
Whoa.
I don't like people to know about her.
My mom has had this podcast for what? What have many of you guys done? Over 50 episodes. Never even had her own daughter on.
I know.
And yet never even brought her up on it.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, I'm just here to get things out in the open. Now that I've shit myself as an adult, I am ready to start telling the truth.
Okay, what's your relationship to the guest?
Oh, come on,
It
Jeff.
started out true.
So our moms have been best friends since they were in like middle school.
Our moms
Okay.
who are also, let's just say, both definitely listening to this right now.
Yeah, and they're
Ooh.
also still best friends.
Yes.
Our moms have not branched out very well in their lives.
I feel like the Irish Catholic community of Baltimore is really what's keeping this podcast alive. You know,
Honestly, it's like so. I feel a lot of people don't know this, but every Irish Catholic woman has an Italian sidekick, and that's my Aunt Cheryl.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah, so they're
And
like,
a fun fact about their friendship is that, Molly, I don't even know if you know this. Molly's mom, Mary Kay Graham, is part of the reason that I am named Maeve, because my mom wanted to name me May, but she calls Mary Kay May like as a nickname, and she thought it'd be too confusing to have two Mays in her life, so she just tacked a VE onto the end,
wow.
and that's why I'm Maeve.
Nice.
wow. So we got the origin story.
Right.
Yep.
So Maeve, are you embarrassed to be here today?
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Perfect.
Good question, Molly.
Right where we want you. Have you come prepared to share some embarrassing tales from your past, present, and future?
Yes. And I can see the future, so I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Like I said, we're telling truths here on this podcast today.
It's so important to tell the truth.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's hear what you have to say, and me and Jeff will
Heckle
run
you.
your fate from there.
Amazing. Well, I will say this, I guess, first thing is not so much an embarrassing story as it is an embarrassing fact, which is that in late, middle, and early high school, I was a semi-popular Tumblr author of One Direction fan fiction.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's true.
There's a lot of layers there.
I wrote
Yeah.
One Direction fan fiction under a pseudonym,
Who's your favorite One Directioner?
Harry Styles. And to this day, I still like One Direction and I love Harry Styles. But back then I was more ashamed of it. And I was absolutely ashamed of the fact that I was writing fan fiction.
How many people
about
were
them.
How many people were reading these stories?
I had like somewhere around 1,000 like Tumblr followers, so not crazy compared to like what popular Tumblr following was for the day, but nothing to scoff at, certainly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I was proud of it. Well, proud and
What kind of stories were you writing? Were they like weird?
Were they erotic?
Truly the most
Right.
innocent things because at this point I had never so much as even kissed anyone. So this was not the kind of fan fiction that was like
Raunchy.
bad.
Yeah.
This was like 14-year-old girls would message me on Tumblr and be like, could you write a story where like me and Liam Payne go to a carnival? And I'd be like, yes. And I would sit down and I would write something beautiful.
You took
for that
requests?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
sounds sweet.
person. Yeah.
Also, how do you write fan fiction for One Direction? Like, you can't change the direction of their lives. There's just one, so you can't really.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
involves a
I've
level of
ever
creativity.
fucking heard.
Should I leave?
Yeah,
Should I
that's
leave?
it. I had to edit that one
Am I
out.
fired now?
15 minutes in. Mark
I
it.
know nothing about One Direction.
You
I
know
don't know
nothing
what-
about One Direction?
It's
No,
Harry
I
Styles,
don't know a
right?
single song. I always assume it's 5 10-year-olds who are. in
Baby,
the band.
you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you touch your hair gets me overwhelmed. And when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. Oh, you don't know you're beautiful.
You don't know you're beautiful.
I don't think I know that
Na
song.
na 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 na.
Okay.
I was actually recording.
That's but Harry Styles was in that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard
Harry
that name.
Styles, Zayn Malik, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, Niall Horan. That's all of them.
I
Is
know
Harry Styles an actor now?
Yes,
Mm.
He's a
sometimes
singer.
when he
Cool.
chooses to be. He's mostly a singer, but he was in Dunkirk, and he's going to be in more movies. He's
Oh.
multi-talented.
Wow, sounds like it. I need to get
He's really
into this
kept
band.
up with the guys.
Sounds like a real Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks never had an awesome band.
You haven't heard it.
So after you finished your fan fiction writing career,
Bruce
what
Willis.
what was next for you?
Next, in terms of embarrassing moments, or
Yeah. I'm
let's
not
see. I
interested
wrote.
in any genuine stories. I want
I wrote down some things. Well, so a separate situation happened around the same time. This time being late middle school, and this is more of a story than just a fact. Which is that I was trying to come up with things, and I realized that like pretty much any one of my interests that I've ever had is embarrassing, but like it's hard to think of embarrassing stories.
Yeah.
Like it's like I loved Glee, I love One Direction, like I like Mustard a lot, but it's like it's hard to think of
That's
like
really
stories.
embarrassing.
I can't believe you like mustard.
You
But
freak.
to the point, like I recently ordered mustard flavored beer online because I thought I would like it, and I did.
You did like it.
Sick.
I love it.
What?
So
Wow,
that's kind of the
really-
level of
really like
mustard that
Was
we
it
got.
like a Dijon flavor or?
No, it was like, and this is really embarrassing, and the listeners won't be able to see this, but I'm sitting next to a bottle of mustard right now, and I just held it up.
What the fuck? Come on
This
now.
I just had on my desk because I was
That's-
using it for dinner.
That's right, listeners. We got a bottle of French's Classic Yellow here on the pod.
That was not even planned.
Who makes the beer?
A brewery in Texas. Every year for the past 2 years, in honor of National Mustard Day, which, if you're wondering, is August 1st. French's.
This is embarrassing, by the
out-
way.
I know. I started with this wasn't even the embarrassing story, really. This is just kind of where it went. But for the past 2 years for National Mustard Day, French's mustard, as this French's. I just held up the bottle again for the listeners. They have come out with like a funny mustard flavored thing. So this year it was a mustard flavored beer that they had this brewery in Texas make, and last year it was a mustard flavored ice cream that I also sampled. I had to leave work. I had to walk 30 minutes to a different part of the city to go to the mustard flavored ice cream truck and obtain my free sample of mustard ice cream, which I did love.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it's so strange. Have you ever had mustard flavored ketchup?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no,
No.
Damn.
Well, maybe they'll do that
Something to
next
think
year.
about.
but I'm thrilled for it to exist.
Would that just be mustard? I don't know. Is mustard vinegar based?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think mustard is just yellow ketchup.
Good God.
Well, they use mustard
In a way that they're
seeds
both
instead of
condiments.
tomatoes and sugar.
Yeah.
Wowie
I'm
zowie.
more of a Dijon guy. Yellow
I
mustard.
like honey mustard.
Okay.
That's the second time you've mentioned Dijon. You must be.
I just want
Dijon
everyone
guy.
to know that Dijon is really it's the best mustard. I like spicy
very good.
mustards.
Dijon, more like Dij nuts.
God, I wish this was a mustard podcast.
That was
We'd
an
be killing
awesome pun, Molly. Molly, incredible pun.
it.
Welcome to the mustard cast. All right, so what was your story before we got on the mustard train?
Oh my god, I forgot where this even began. Okay, so it was late middle school, and I was in I was participating in the theater program at my middle school. Is that surprising? Probably not. And I had a crush on a boy who was also in the play, and I told absolutely every single
Who
person you
was
can
it?
imagine in the cast. Huh?
Who was it?
His name was
Names.
Steven. I don't think you're familiar with him or his works.
Steven.
But I told everybody I met, I told about this crush. Because I was in middle school and I was like, I just want to talk about my crush. So then, of course, this information gets back around to Steven.
Oh, yeah, Steven.
Right.
And
obviously.
then at the cast party in front of everyone, Steven, who had now heard for about going on a month that I had a crush on him, comes up to me at the cast party and says, Maeve, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I'm standing there like, oh my God, like I did not think telling every single person I know that I had a crush on Steven would make him ask me out. Like, this is insane. Like, I don't want to date him. I just wanted to talk about that I liked him. What do people not understand about this?
Oh my God.
So then, in front of every single person at the cast party, I told him no.
Oh my god.
What?
Cut forward in time 1 year. That was actually in 7th grade. Cut forward in time 1 year. We have now done a whole different play. We're at the same exact cast party. And who does Steven ask out at this cast party but one of my closest friends? And what does she say? But yes, I will be your girlfriend. And right after she said she would be Steven's girlfriend, Steven turns to me and goes, this is so much better than last year.
Oh my god.
Fuck that guy.
I mean,
What's with the
Yeah,
drama
right.
kids like doing that in front of everyone?
Drama.
It's drama kids.
yeah.
Drama.
I never did drama or theater or anything.
I was president of the drama club in high school, and let me tell you, it went to my head.
Oh, they all just fucked all the time.
They did, except for me.
Yeah, I didn't experience that, but
Yeah,
Huh.
but everyone, like, it was always like the real weird drama kids that were like doing it.
Right.
And then, like the semi-normal drama kids were actual losers. You know what I mean?
yeah, we were just like being loud in diners.
Yeah. Yes. I actually thought back to that because I like, as like someone who's now worked as like a waitress and a bartender, I can't think of anything worse than it being almost you're about to get cut from your shift, like 10:30, and 25 high school theater kids roll up after their school play in their stage makeup.
Absolute hell on earth.
Have to stay. I remember one night we had our play the same night as another local high school had their play.
Ooh.
And we all were at the same Pizzeria Uno's afterwards, and they had a dance contest in the parking lot.
Whoa. Dude, that sounds so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was just there. I didn't dance, but
That's awesome.
oh gosh.
I've never been a babysitter.
I never was either.
Okay.
As the youngest of my family, I never had to babysit kids.
Ditto.
You know, Jeff, you're not a very nurturing person.
Well, maybe because I never was forced to babysit.
Yeah. Was it nature or nurture?
Yeah, Molly. You
Are you-
tell me.
Are you
What
drinking?
came first, nature or nurture?
Are you drinking mustard,
Well.
Maeve? Are you drinking mustard right now?
No, today I'm drinking juice.
Oh,
I'm kind of jealous. That looks refreshing.
It does.
It
look
is. I
refreshing.
don't usually have juice, but I had some, and so I drank it. That's not really interesting.
All right,
Wow.
so we have time
Great
for
story.
one more.
Did you love that anecdote?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's so
that was good.
Wow.
We have time for one more little anecdote. You can talk about juice. You can talk about whatever.
Mustard.
Okay,
Drama.
Let me think. Okay, so this goes back even farther. This was in 3rd grade.
Mm.
And are you guys familiar with how like in elementary school when it was your birthday, like your mom was able to like make a treat for the whole class and you brought it in and like everybody got to eat it and like they sang happy birthday to you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it was
Sure.
Jeff says no.
Yeah, I'm really sorry if you didn't experience this. It was a magical moment had
no.
Really cool.
all in our elementary school. But so it was my birthday and I was in 3rd grade. And my mom made brownies for my whole class and gave them to me to bring to school. And I was so nervous at just thinking about the concept of every single person all singing at me and thinking about me. Like I was like, and I know this is so shocking to you now because I'm clearly like so starved for attention. But back then I was like, don't look at me, don't think about me, don't sing a song at me.
You were very quiet.
Yes, I was a child I was very quiet. I was very anxious. Like I didn't want to go on the playground because I was afraid I would fall through the tiny mesh holes that made up the playground. I was not only nervous, I was also very stupid. That's important to keep in mind. So I'm very, very nervous going into this celebration of my birthday. And the teacher hands out the brownies to the whole class. And she's like, all right, everybody, let's sing happy birthday to Maeve. And the whole class, it's so nice. They're so happy for me. They sing happy birthday to me. I'm so nervous. My stomach is in knots. The song ends. I take one bite of the brownie. I vomit all over the floor and I am sent home.
Oh my God.
No.
I don't know. I still kind of have that same reaction to people singing happy birthday to me. Like I want to vomit so I can get the fuck out of there. It's an awful song. I don't like being sang at. Let's sing something together. Let's fucking do some Limp Bizkit or something.
Let's sing something together.
Yeah.
I was like, can we do a duet, please?
Right. Let's do Summer Lovin' or something.
I want people to sing
Your
Bright
next
Side.
birthday, you and me, baby, we're doing Summer Lovin'.
Oh,
Tell me
yes.
And I'm going to film it on my GoPro.
more. Oh, man.
In a kayak.
My next birthday is going to be lit.
I can't wait. Start the countdown.
Countdown begun.
Maybe coronavirus will be gone by then.
No.
I hope so. I didn't get to do anything for it since it was in April this year.
Yeah, I know.
Birthdays are canceled. I'm still 28.
Honestly, I feel like my next birthday, because I'm a December baby, as we all know. Goo goo gaga.
December,
baby winter.
baby.
Me and Matt Cole, we're December babies.
December,
and I feel like
baby.
maybe this year we'll just turn the same age. Not as each other, but... Or maybe as each other. Want to pick an age and turn it together?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
What's that
Start the
mean?
countdown, baby. Summer lovin'.
Wait, so how did this story end? Because I know you vomited, but like what happened after? Like were the kids like mean to you or?
The kids were not mean to me. I mean, I vomited. Like in elementary school where like as soon as a kid throws up, it's like they're swept out of the room. Like I vomited. And before I knew it, I was like deep in the nurse's office. And then I was like being carted home.
They take you into the underground tunnel system.
They really do.
So
They're like already like throwing like, what is it, sawdust like on the throw up. They're like, don't look at this, don't look at this.
Like the cat litter or whatever it is they put on it.
It was all a blur. And then before I knew it, I was at home and I was watching TV with my mom and I was like, actually, this is better.
We should have just done this in the first place.
Yeah, seriously. Oh gosh. All right. Well, let's get into our next ad break.
Ad time. We ads.
Hey, sir, you look like you like to get extreme.
Oh, you know me well. You see my fucking helmet on, and I got blades on my feet.
Yeah. And you know what would make your helmet even cooler?
A sticker?
This motherfucking GoPro. Am I right?
Whoa, what is that thing? It looks like a little box.
Well, this is a camera that is for extreme sports.
Whoa, how extreme can I go with it, man?
You can go really extreme, and if you go to gopro.com/how embarrassing, you can get sponsored.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna jump off this bridge now.
All right, folks, it's time for segments and games.
Games and segments.
Segments and games.
Race.
It's time to play everyone's favorite game we just invented right now. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise.
Yay!
I'm going to explain the game. It's a game never before played. So, Maeve, you're our special guest, so we will be giving you 4 options.
Okay.
You must
Quattro.
fuck one,
Uh-huh.
marry one. You cannot fuck the one you marry.
No.
Okay.
Kill one. You cannot fuck the one you kill before, after, or during the murder.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm writing this down.
And raise one as your own flesh and blood. And I hate to have to say this,
Oh,
you cannot fuck the one you raise.
come
I
on.
did not see that coming.
Ugh, sicko. All right, so fuck, marry, kill, raise. Are you ready for your options?
I'm ready.
Okay. Me
Me.
Uh-huh.
Me.
and yourself. Go.
Go.
Oh my god. Okay. Right out the gate, I'm gonna say I'm gonna kill Jeff because he said I wasn't wanted.
Oh, shit.
Fair point.
Good choice.
So that is easy. I think I'm gonna fuck Matt because he's kind of another thing listeners can't see, but he's kind of just emerging out of this like odd like darkness right now. Like it's just his face and then complete darkness behind. I like his air of mystery.
Mhm. I'm a vampire.
So yeah.
Let's do it.
And then I want to raise Molly because she had a hand in raising me, and I'd like to kind of switch and
Let's
just kind
flip
of see.
the script. We'll see if we can do better this time.
It sounds like a Disney Channel show.
Yeah, that'd be silly.
I think that'd be interesting. And then I guess that means I would marry myself, which is very cool, very feminist, very girl power. So
It's very Sue Sylvester from Glee.
which is also very on brand for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that if RGB would have married herself, she'd still be alive.
RBG.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, you gamer!
I'm flopping all over the place tonight.
You
and I was
are.
a
You're
week
like a-
ago.
you're like
My
a
poor
fish
little
on a
Ruth. Fuck
hear-
the world. Let's get out of this game.
Okay, that was Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise.
Miracle Race.
Be who you are, that's who you are. Be who you Be who you are, that's who you are. Be who you are, that's who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's a cool sound
And we're
effect.
back.
so actually this time of year, I'm gonna share a quick anecdote that has to do with Maeve.
Ooh.
Time of year, we're getting into like Halloween season.
Mhm.
And
Spooky,
I actually
scary.
I grew up across the street from Maeves Grandma.
Can this be a segment though?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we make it a segment? Can
What do
we
you-
put a
start the
song to
music.
What do you
it?
want to
Start
call
the
it?
music.
What is this segment called?
It's called Fun Chats with Molly.
Fun chats, fun chats. We have fun chats that are fun. With Molly.
Yeah, so welcome to Fun Chats with Molly. I grew up across the street from Maeve's grandmother. So, yes, that does mean my mom ended up buying a house on the same street as her best friend grew up.
Yeah.
So anyway, Maeve's grandma every year on Halloween like would give out just like the normal candy to the regulars and the randos in the neighborhood, but the kids on the block, she had like special treats for us.
Whoa.
Yeah, so shout out to Maeves Grandma.
Shout out me mom. That's what I call her.
Yeah, shout
She's
out to
the
me.
best.
She crushes it. And and if you weren't there one year, she would still like deliver your candy bag to you and you'd be like, yeah.
Whoa.
She would
Nice.
track you down like
Yeah.
the CIA. Me mom means business when you have not picked up your whatever seasonal treat. She has
Where
brought
is
you.
it? I have your treat and you must get it.
She recently sent me, which was very, very, very kind, let's be clear, a birthday card, and it just didn't arrive because, I don't know, got lost in the mail, who knows. But she contacted me multiple days in a row, like on a weekly basis, just like, have you gotten it? Have you gotten it? Like, she was not going to give up until that card was in my hands. And you have to respect that.
Yeah.
Nice. And that was fun
that
chats
was-
about Mima.
Mima with Molly. All right, Maeve. So you're up there. You're in the Big Apple, the Windy City, NYC.
Oh, you're in
Yeah, that's what they call it, the Windy City.
Yep.
the Windy Apple.
The Windy Apple, the Golden Nugget, the
Absolutely.
NYC. So I'm sure you got all kinds of stuff going on. So let's plug some of your stuff. What you got going for us? Do you tweet? What you got?
Do you tweet?
You ever tweet?
I have been known on occasion to tweet. I wish I had more going on. I wish I had more to plug. I will occasionally write things, and when I do write those things, I will talk about them on my Instagram or Twitter accounts, which you can follow. They're my full name, MaeveDunigan, with the @ sign in front. And yeah,
That's why I have no fucking followers and I'm not following anyone on Instagram.
you have to mention the @ sign because people forget.
God damn it. That makes so
Man.
much sense.
That's
Also, what's
awesome.
your Tumblr handle for all that if it's still
Yeah,
up?
where
Because
can
I'd
we-
love to read some
so
of those.
this is actually Jeff, I'm so glad you asked, because so basically I think this era of my life happened where I was a semi-popular One Direction fan fiction author writing under a pseudonym.
Yeah.
That happened to me. That is something I chose, and that's a lifestyle that I led for a period of time. Then life continued, and I, with such intensity, blocked out the fact that I did that to the point where, to this day, I cannot for the life of me, A, remember the exact pseudonym I use, or B, remember the handle.
Oh,
And I have tried. I mean, I used to host a comedy show, so I was like, what incredible fodder if I could find this
Right.
fan fiction I used to write
Yeah.
and read it.
holy shit.
Can't find it. If anyone out there can find the fan fiction that
All
I
right,
wrote,
worms, get to work.
Worms, start digging.
I'll be able to find it.
Is there like a specific story? I mean, you mentioned like Amanda going to a circus with someone.
it was very like, it wasn't like, yeah, I would write I wrote probably hundreds of just little 400 word stories, and they were
Okay.
all different. So it's hard because it's like, you can't even really key in one specific thing.
Wow. I hope Matt Cole can find. If anyone can find it, honestly, Matt Cole can.
I will make
Right.
it my life's journey. What do you write now? Have you moved on from One Direction fanfic or?
Unfortunately, I have moved on. I write a lot of satire now. I'm a contributor for Reductress and
Awesome.
the New Yorker.
Cool.
What
I
are
was going to say, you had a thing in the New Yorker, right?
Yeah, I've written a few things for
Whoa.
them, which has been fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah, she's cool. That's why I got her on the pod. I always tell Maeve that she lives my life that I wish I had. I always look at I'm like, to be 5 years younger than I am now and make a completely different life choice.
I don't have a podcast.
Oh shit! Hey, do you want a podcast? Because I'm looking for a new.
Not tell
thing.
her our spot.
This isn't going
Maybe
well.
when you're my age, you'll have a podcast.
I hope so.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's good to have goals. All right. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Until next time, little worms, get digging.
Get digging.
Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast with Molly and Jeff at Go On Production. If you would like to be a guest on How Embarrassing, you have an embarrassing story, then send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
Poop.
Nice. Got it in there.
All right.